name is Alice.
So I'm Nina Henry.
Hi, I'm Michael.
My name's Greta.
Hi, my name is Carly.
My name's Atticus.
I'm a rising senior. And in school, I play alto saxophone for my school's band. And I'm also an editor for the school newspaper.
I'm a rising senior, and my favorite medium to make art in is probably painting.
I'm 17. The type of art that I do music production and a little bit of photography and a little bit of graphic design.
I'm a rising senior in high school, and I go to school in the city.
And I love to sing, dance, and draw.
And I like photography and film.
So we have one mandatory art class, and one music class in 7th grade. And outside of that, there's also like band and orchestra as people get older, in like their junior and senior year mostly. There's like 3 art classes.
Each grade I was doing something different because I remember like doing all kinds of stuff. Like in freshman year, I was making like hats out of like paper, and then we'd like make like items out of boxes. Like we would get to bring in our own item, and they would make us like make a copy of it out of boxes. Like they come up with a lot of like different like ways of like making art. Like I'll be like, oh, we're doing this week. I didn't even know like this was a thing. But like we just do a lot of different things.
Our school has, we have a wide variety of classes. A few visual arts classes like fundamentals of art and then graphic arts. We have a ton of musical classes like band, orchestra, and then there's theater, which is its own compartment.
My school doesn't offer a wide variety of art classes. We have a majority of just the basics, which is like a fundamentals of art, and then we have I think we just introduced graphic design recently, but I know we used to have a dark room, but that was taken away due to a lack of funding.
At school, I've taken graphic arts and just normal art class that you take, that everyone has to take, and then next year I'm taking Foundations of Art as an elective.
Visual Arts Portfolio and Studio Art 2 are the only 2 classes available for 9th through 12th graders. There are currently no middle school art classes.
Since the school is so competitive, it makes it hard for students to take these art classes just for their own enjoyment, but instead like as a way to get some sort of a grade boost, since some people consider it an easier class. And there's also like a pretty like specific curriculum, so people who might like one specific form of art more than others won't get to focus in that, and they'll still have to like be following that entire curriculum.
When they first give us things to do, I'm like, oh, this is like kind of going to be challenging, or this is going to be something new, and then I end up always really liking the outcome. So I do overall feel good about like all the new things my school allows me to try.
I think it affects me positively. I am very entwined with the arts community at school. I've been with the school band since 7th grade, so for 5 years now, and then almost everything I've done is with the arts programs more than anything else in the school, so I'm very connected to it.
I feel like the lack of art programming kind of leads to a lack of creativity from the students in our school. Our school is filled with a lot of competitive students who don't have time to express their individuality and are forced to kind of stick within a box where they try to fit whatever they need to do to go to college, but they don't have time to kind of do what they want to do, such as express themselves in art. And I know for myself, I would love to take a ceramics class, but my school doesn't offer that.
I would say that the art curriculum is pretty solid. Being part of visual arts myself, I can say that it is a good curriculum.
Art curriculum at my school, I feel like is okay. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. In my opinion, the foundations class and the AP art class is very helpful, and I really wish I had taken AP art, but I couldn't. And for graphic arts, it's technically the basics to Photoshop, and it's helpful for me personally in the future because I want to get into design.
So the biggest change I would make would be just making them less stressful and having a way for it just to be for enjoyment, like maybe having these an art space available for students as a way for them to spend their studies or something like that. And then it'll be less of something for a grade and more just for like an outlet for them to like relieve their stress or just like express how they're feeling, and especially for like my school, since it's so competitive all the time, it'll be like a nice little break, I think, for a lot of people.
More like students like together in different majors, because I feel like people are always like, oh, you're gonna end up being friends with everyone in your arts major, which is completely different from me because like, yes, I have a lot of friends in my art major, but I'm also like friends with a lot of vocalists for some reason. And then it's like, so I just like wish, especially the art majors for some reason, because like they don't really branch out, like they're shy, we're all shy people, so we don't really like talking to other people and stuff. So like when we do branch out, it's just like really helpful. And people often be like, oh, what do the visual arts students do? Like we don't really know a lot about what you guys do or like what you guys do on a daily basis until we have like all these presentations and shows and everybody's like, oh wow, like we didn't know you guys did all that. So I just wish like there's more networking between the other majors, because you know like dance does a lot of good things, theater, like everybody else does a lot of good things that like not everyone knows about until we have like these pop-up shows. That's the only thing I would change, but other than that, everything is pretty good.
Probably make it more opening and make it more enticing to new students, because like it's sort of like consider it like a gated community, right? If you're not part of the arts programs already, there's like a whole group of people you're missing out on, and you don't know anyone you're going to join in with. So if we made it like more welcoming or more ways to grab people's attention to join, I think it might be beneficial.
I don't have that much opportunity to advance my skill set as an artist. I would like to learn more about the fundamentals, but I have to prioritize taking more academic classes, as that's what is pushed in my school, rather than art classes. As well as that, we don't have many choices for art classes. We either get a wide variety of like drawing and painting and just the fundamentals, rather than diving deep into something we're very passionate about. And like I said, ceramics. I would really love to do ceramics.
But I feel that there could be more focus, like there could be more just art classes in general, like for different fields of art, because I know that there isn't only, ceramics and visual arts. There also might be, like digital art or like film or photography. And there is a cinema class at my school, but we don't focus on creating film or any of that. And there's no photography class that I know of. So more inclusiveness into those fields, because as a photographer and someone who dabbles in film, I feel like it'd be important to just have more of those classes.